Hello my loves, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Liv and I am so excited to be doing a reading for you today. And if you are returning, hello my beautiful bestie, I have missed you so much. Long time no freaking see. I am so excited. I wanted to let you know that for today's reading we are going to be tuning into the beautiful magical frequencies that you are welcoming into the year of 2023. I thought about what reading I wanted to do as like my reading when I came back, and I was thinking about talking about what, that's my cat by the way, he's going crazy right now, about what energies we're leaving behind in 2022, but I just kind of felt like I think we can all agree that 2022 probably presented us some challenges, and I don't think we need to harp on that or focus on what we're like leaving behind, but rather what we're bringing into this next beautiful new year of 2023. So our sole focus for today is going to be what are the blessings we are bringing into our life in 2023, and I'm leaving it pretty vague so we can talk about career, finances, love, health, wealth, abundance, you name it. We're gonna go pretty vague so we can get pretty specific. I hope that makes sense. And before we go and jump into that, I do have quite a few updates to go through. These are mostly for the people that have been watching me for a long period of time and have been wanting to know where the freak I've been. But I also know that you might just be stumbling upon this video and maybe you don't want to hear about that right now, or maybe you are a longtime follower but you don't want to hear about that right now. So what I'm going to do is put a time code right here on the screen. I will type it out for you, and if you would like to skip ahead from all of these updates, go ahead and just skip to the number placed on the screen, or you can drop down to the description and click on the time code and it'll take you straight to the pile pick. But for my friends who want to hear some updates, hello, long time no see. It has been a while since I've posted. I just want to give you guys some quick updates because I feel like it's just been a long time since I've talked to you, and I don't know, I feel like you deserve some updates because what the frick has been going on. So I have just been taking a lot of time off to really like find myself again. I think in this last year I have kind of fallen away from who I am and what really makes me happy. I just really needed to take some time off from doing readings. Even like in my own personal life, I really have not been doing readings that often, and I just need to take some time away. And I think some of you may have been aware of this as well. I've recently started a new job, and that has just been taking up a lot of my time as well and my energy. So I really just wanted to give myself some time and space to heal, to go through, you know, all the stuff that I was going through. I just basically had like a lot of tower moments happen back to back to back. But if you're not new to my channel, you probably already know that I believe that tower only happens when you're ready to up level your life and come into a lot of growth. So yes, it may suck in the moment. Yes, it may be very, very hard, but I do believe it provides great blessings, and I still stand by that. So although it was pretty difficult for me, I think I'm in a much better place now, and I really just wanted to get to a place where me coming on here and doing a reading with you didn't feel like hard for me or taxing, but fun and exciting. And I think I'm finally back to that place, and it had nothing to do with you. You guys are so awesome and so supporting and so loving and supportive, and it means the world to me. It was really just something that I was going through with me and my guides on my own personal end. But I know that when I'm following someone for a long period of time, I like to know what's been going on, especially if I like really care about them. So I just wanted to give you guys an update if you care. If not, again, no worries at all. But for those of you who have been wondering, I've just been going through my own stuff. Truth be told, just been going through it on my own, on my private end. And yeah, but things are starting to look up again. Things are starting to kind of calm down after the tower came crumbling down. So I'm really excited. I'm actually filming this on New Year's Eve. It is New Year's Eve morning right now, but it is the first time I've had like off to be able to record and just like take my time and connect with you. Like I said, your girl's starting working again, so I'm pretty busy throughout the whole week, so I'm really excited to have these time to, you know, connect with you. So without further ado, that's my rambling of updates. I did just want to say a huge thank you to you as well, because your support and everything just means the world to me. So many of you have messaged me and, you know, emailed me or contacted me and told me how much you miss me and that you hope I'm doing okay, which is just so sweet that y'all even care. Like, that means the absolute freaking world to me. So thank you so much. I love you. And truthfully, y'all are the reason I wanted to come back, because I missed you. I missed our connection. I missed having that time to get to bond with you guys. And I'm so happy to be back. So yes, I'm so excited for today's reading. It's going to be high vibrational. It's going to be positive. So So let's go ahead and jump into the pile picking portion of today's video. Okay, so for today's reading, I'm so excited. Like I mentioned, we're doing the most beautiful, positive, wonderful energies we're bringing into us in 2023, and we are going to be doing a live card pull portion, but we're also going to be doing a book divination at the end of today's reading, because I have this book about angels and spirit guides, and it introduces you to those goddesses or gods if you'd like to work with them. And I just thought it could be a really fun idea at the end of each reading to go ahead and use the book divination to find out what spirit guide wants to enter in the new year with you. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the 3 piles here today. I'm gonna be super honest with you. I don't remember the names of the crystals I'm showing here, so if you know them, please comment down below. All right, but we have pile number 1. These are these beautiful cards I actually just got for Christmas from my mom. I love them. They are the Pleiadian deck. I don't know what exactly they're called, but I'll link it down below in my description for you. But these are like a Pleiadian deck. They're so beautiful. Card number 1, or pile number 1, is going to be number 10, Nature Regeneration. Spend time in nature to rest, replenish, and regenerate. This is what the card looks like looks like up close and personal. If you're attracted to the image, the wording, the number 10, whatever, this pile might be for you. And the stone you have attached to it is this beautiful one here. I believe this is a type of jasper, but I just don't remember fully, and I don't want to misspeak, but it is beautiful. It is black and green, and it's kind of cool because it looks like earth. To me, it looks like nature. It just is so freaking gorgeous. So that is going to be pile number 1's card, as well as their stone. Pile number 2, I'm just now realizing you got the number 2, so 2 might be a very powerful number for you if you choose this pile. This is the card Nature with Earth. Walk outside in nature, putting your feet firmly on the ground to connect with the earth that supports you. This is what your card looks like here. And again, the back is the same, but in case you wanted to see the back, this is what the back of the card looks like. And I feel like for you, pile number 2, those of you who choose this, 2 might be a very special number because it's pile 2 and the number 2. And I do know that yours is called green amethyst. That's a name for this stone, and it is beautiful. It almost looks like Botswana agate, but it is amethyst. It's green amethyst. Absolutely beautiful. This is your stone as well as your card. And then pile number 3, I know these are not straight. I'll fix them in a second. Oh, pile number 3 as well. Okay, that's so funny. I did not realize this when I laid these cards out, but pile number 3 also chose the card number 3. Beautiful. Okay, so 3 would be a powerful number for you. Manifestation, creativity. Use your creative powers to invoke what you wish to manifest. And this is what your card looks like here, pile number 3. So once again, if you're called to the number, the wording, the imagery, whichever, just listen to that guidance, okay? Here's the back of your card. And then your stone, I believe, is also a jasper, but I'm not too sure. This was actually gifted to me in like a gift set with a bunch of little stones, so it actually wasn't specified. It also kind of looks a bit like carnelian, but I'm not sure. So this is your beautiful stone, pile number 3. So if you are new to my channel, when it comes to card picking, I really just encourage you to listen to your internal guidance at this time. If you are called to more than one pile, please understand that that is absolutely okay. There is nothing wrong with that, and I encourage you to honor that intuition. So if you are called to more than one pile, listen to both of those piles or all 3 of those piles or pieces and bits of them, because if you are called to a pile, there is a message in there for you. It might not be the entire message, but there is something about that message that wants to be heard by your soul. So honor that and listen to it, okay? I'm going to give you some time with some meditation music. This is a really good time for you to call in your guides, call in your spiritual tribe, or even just sit with yourself, take a few deep regenerative breaths, and just kind of like sit in silence. I'm gonna have music playing, so if you want to sit in silence, I guess you can mute it, but sit with the music, sit with yourself, and lead yourself to the card that you are called to look at. And then I'm going to leave the time codes in the description, so all you have to do is click on them. So I'm gonna give you some time to chill out, vibe out, and relax, and I will see you for your pile pick. pile number one, I wanted to let y'all know to please bear with me with the lighting as well. We are using the natural lighting today, but for some reason, the way the sun is coming into the window, it's creating all these lines from the blinds, which it doesn't normally do, but I'm taking it as a sign that spirit just wants to show themselves here today. So I hope this is not adversive for you, and I hope you can still see the cards really clearly. I'll do my best to show you all the cards up close as well so you can see them. But pile number one, again, I think this is like Kambaba Jasper, but I don't, I know, I think it starts with an R, but again, this is your beautiful stone. Again, one of my just absolute favorites here because it absolutely looks like the earth to me. It looks like the dirt and the soil in Mama Gaia, and I think that that's so cool because of the card that you were drawn to, which once again, I'll just refresh you real quick, was regeneration in nature. Spend time in nature to rest, replenish, and regenerate. Starting off strong, I mean, I think that this is a good rule of thumb for everybody, no matter what pile you pick, is to definitely spend time in nature in the year of 2023. I feel like this is something not to take for granted, not that I think you ever would, but I definitely think that this is something to highly prioritize in the upcoming year. Just because I think we often can get so caught up in our grind, we can get so caught up in the now, right? That's very human of us to get caught up in what we need to do right now, what needs to be accomplished, what needs to be worked on, etc. Like that is so important to us. Okay, that was weird. My camera just went like black. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Spirit is here. Spirit is loud. We're gonna do our best to really listen to that. Okay, but I think it's so important because we can get so caught up in the now moments. And I think in 2023, your spirit guides are really wanting you to step back from that a little bit and be present with your body, be present with the energies of Mama Gaia. Even if it is just like every hour, if you have the ability to at your job, just going and taking like a 2-minute walk outside. Or if you don't have that ability, when you come home, prioritizing going outside first. This is something I've really been struggling with lately. As soon as I come home from work, I just want to like put on my favorite K-drama and just watch that and binge out. But I really know and understand how important it is to actually go outside, to connect with Mama Gaia, to cleanse my energy, and also just to refresh myself. So really prioritizing that for you in the year of 2023, not neglecting those desires your soul has. I feel like for you, pile number one, your soul's already been calling on you. It's been urging you to spend more time outside. It's been urging you to go outside. And I know that for some of us, if you live in like really cold climates, that might not be as applicable to take, you know, like 20-30 minute walks outside. But even if you can just bundle up and go outside for a short period of time and just really connect with Mama Gaia, I think it's going to provide so many wonderful benefits for you in this upcoming year. All right. And that's just like your overall theme. I like to pull these one cards just to kind of gauge the theme of what we're talking about. And for you, I feel like it's all about like resting, replenishing, regenerating, especially if you're watching this when it goes live, which is on New Year's Day. We're in winter, right? This is the time for hibernation, for resting, for, you know, getting all of that good sleep in, okay? And a good way to rest and replenish is to be outside. So do not ignore those urges from yourself. If you get an urge to go outside, please listen to it, all right? Now we're gonna go ahead and hop into the tarot. I do link all of my decks in my description down below, so if you're wanting to check out any of the decks I have here, you can definitely do so. And yes, let's go ahead and get started with it. Pile number one, what are our themes coming into 2023? What energies are we bringing into 2023 for our beautiful friends who chose pile number one? I can already feel my throat chakra doing funky stuff here, okay? Okay, 5 of Cups in reverse. Let's see what else we have here, Spirit. For our beautiful friends who chose pile number one, what energies are we bringing into the year of 2023? How crazy is it to say 2023? I feel like oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't even know how to handle that yet. It's so interesting that you got 2 5s, but they're both in reverse right next to 10. And, you know, a little bit of math going in here, but 5 plus 5 equals, you named it, it equals 10. Okay, so that's what's really interesting. Before I go ahead and pull more cards, I just want to kind of focus on these real quick before I lose the messages here. So let me just fixate on these for a second, because Both of the 5 cards you have the 5 of Wands in reverse and you have the 5 of Cups in reverse. When we see these upright, it tells a very different narrative, but when you're looking at them in reverse, this is like the overcoming, okay? 5 of Wands can represent sometimes conflict, sometimes friction, but when we're looking at it in reverse, especially with the 5 of Cups paired there, I really do see this more as you growing. I feel like you are leaving behind. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about what we're leaving behind, but I think this is part of what you're also bringing in. I think you're leaving behind like conflicts and this need to maybe like defend yourself, especially even in like petty arguments, like with your friends or with your loved ones, the people you love the most, being combative, being defensive, whatever. I feel like you're leaving that in the past. And I feel like with the 5 of Cups being paired next to this, it's definitely showing like with the sandwiching of the regeneration, it's definitely showing that the being outside in nature is what's definitely going to help you heal. If in 2022 you went through some kind of major heartbreak, this could be with a loved one, a job, a financial situation. Heartbreak is not just dedicated to relationships, okay? We have heartbreak all the time in different aspects of our life. If something has broken your heart in the year of 2022, in the year of 2023, you are going to be healing from that. When we see the 5 of Cups in reverse, this is such a hopeful sign that you are moving out of this depressive, like sad energy in your life and you're moving into a more positive, hopeful, cheerful time in your life. And I really think it's beautiful because especially if whatever heartbreak you went through is keeping you suppressed or silenced, you recovering from that is going to allow you to fully step into your own energy, and people are going to be seeing that because then you have the 3 of Pentacles here, and the 3 of Pentacles in this deck is so beautiful because it is a woman or someone, I should not have said that, it is a person who is standing in complete confidence, nude, right, in their full form, in their full beauty, being a work of art. This person is drawing them in their nude form, the most vulnerable form, right? And this person is drawing them because they acknowledge how magnificent and how beautiful they are. And this person is rewarding them with money for their efforts, right? And it's so magnificent because it's like you going through this healing, you looking at, even if this 5 of Wands represents like barriers you put up for yourself, looking at these things that you are knocking down, healing through any hurt you have gone through, spending time in nature to heal, it's going to allow you to come into your full self and your full power. The word coming to my head for the 3 of Pentacles is authenticity. And I feel like this is so important because I feel like maybe in the past, even for me, like in 2022, this may have been for you too, in the past year, it has been really hard to like fully express yourself possibly, or it has been hard to want to show your true self, show your true color, show your true light. However, it is something that you deserve to be. It is something that you deserve to see. And I feel like once you embrace all that you are, everyone else is just following the path, right? They're like, dang, yeah, she or they or he sees how great they are. We see how great they are too. We acknowledge how great they are. We see how great they are. We want to give them all these opportunities. So I do see a lot of new financial opportunities coming your way in 2023, especially going through the healing. Whatever you have gone through, the healing is the part where like, what's the analogy? Like the butterfly analogy, right? Like I feel like this is you turning into the butterfly. I feel like maybe in the last year you were a caterpillar or even going through the cocoon, but I feel like in 2023 you are fully emerging. And even if it's just the baby steps, because I do feel like the 3 of Pentacles is like the beginning phases of that, it is going to be well rewarded and it's going to feel amazing. So congratulations for that, okay? And then you have the Page of Pentacles here as well as the 4 of Cups. So I do feel like some of you are feeling kind of stagnant in life. I feel like you're kind of like, okay, Spirit, 2022 was enough. Let's move on with it. Okay, I think we can all maybe relate to that a little bit. And if not, I really love that for you. But for those of us who maybe are like, okay, I want to get on with it. I want to see the changes happening immediately. I'm really resonating with that here with this 4 of Cups. It's kind of this energy that your guides are trying to show you a way. They are trying to show you a path. But I really am being urged to remind you that the path may not look exactly what you think it should look like, but it doesn't mean that it's not the path for you. So when you're feeling the sense of frustration, like you feel like Spirit's not working fast enough, or you feel like things aren't happening quick enough, or you feel like WTF, I've been manifesting it, where is it? I'm bored, okay, like I'm annoyed, I'm tired, I'm fed up, I'm ready to move on. Just remind yourself that Spirit truly is there reaching out a helping hand. So if you're struggling with seeing that, because I just got this energy of someone being like, you know nothing, I have been asking asking and I have not been receiving. And bestie, I hear you and I feel you and I'm so sorry. And I hope you understand that I am only coming from this place of love, and I hope that that is translated here. If you are feeling like you're having a really hard time receiving any of those messages from spirit, or even just hearing those things that I'm saying, we know the cure here, right? And that for you is going in nature, okay? For you, that is going and spending time in some solitude away from other humans and just spending some time out in the earth with Gaia, and I think the answers will be made clear to you, okay? You also got the Page of Pentacles, which is so funny because I feel like the 3 is more of like a baby, and then moving into the Page, it's like you're evolving. So I do see a lot of financial rewards happening for you in the year of 2023. If you've been manifesting a new income, if you've been manifesting even just more income, or receiving income in a way that really makes you happy, I definitely see that for you as well. This is something that's just coming through. Take it or leave it. You definitely do not have to take it if it's not resonating for you. For those of you who have been desiring a move, especially to like a new city, I think that could be very probable for you here as well, because in the background here, there is like a cityscape, and that cityscape is also present in the 5 of Cups, showing me that maybe the heartbreak either prevented you from moving to this new town, or maybe the heartbreak is what moved you to this new town, but you've had a hard time kind of coming into your full power and your full energy. In the year of 2023, I see you really feeling comfortable and present in that energy and in that new home in which you wish to live, okay? But yeah, so the Page of Pentacles is also offering us a lot of new opportunities financially, new education. I see new opportunities for growth. Really just be open to whatever your soul's desire is in the upcoming year of 2023 regarding ways of earning income. Even if you cannot see the how, even if you cannot see the 10-step plan of how it's going to happen, it doesn't mean for you to ignore it, okay? If you're wanting to be a model, right? If you're wanting to do art, if you're wanting to cook, if you're wanting to bake, if you're wanting to get a new job, enter into a new field, take more education classes in order to build up to a job you're wanting to have, you do not need to know the full 10-step program of how to get there. You just need to honor those little desires, okay? Let's go ahead and see if there are any more tarot here. For our beautiful friends who chose pile number 1, Spirit, let's see. Oh, you got another page, the Page of Wands, okay? I feel like pages are really good energy to have when going into the new year, because to me, pages represent like curiosity and new energy. I don't know, I just feel like pages are very, very curious, and what a good time to be curious. What a good time to question things. What a good time to say, is this working for me? What a good time to say, how can I make this life something I enjoy more of? And I feel like you're starting the year of 2023 with the Page of Wands, being more curious, allowing yourself to expand your knowledge, allowing yourself to see, okay, I am bored, I am feeling stagnant, how can I move from this? Healing from the growth, spending more time in nature, healing and growing, spending time in nature, healing from the heartbreak, kind of stepping into your full power, and then ending the year of 2023 again with the Page, right? Because again, I feel like you're starting with the curiosity and you're bookending it with the success, and that is just such a beautiful reading to get indeed. Let's go ahead and see if there are any more cards for our beautiful pile number 1. Any more specifics here? I do have 2 more decks to pull for you as well, but any more cards from the Tarot Spirit for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 1? What other energies are we bringing into the year of 2023? Okay, last card for you here today from the tarot. Just kidding, they really want me to focus on your bottom of the deck, so we're going to look at that here in a second as well. You got the 3 of Wands. How beautiful. So you have a lot of like repeating numbers here. You have 2 5s, 2 3s, 2 pages, okay, and I believe pages are 11, yes. And then your bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles. So you have 2 10s, 2 5s, 2 3s. You are definitely a synchronistic pile, my beautiful friends who chose pile number 1. I feel like you guys just really, I know it's the bottom of the deck, but I'm called to separate that there. You guys really are like a very synchronistic pile. So throughout the year of 2023, do not ignore the synchronicities. Do not ignore the repetitive numbers. Those are a sign from Spirit for you, all right? But the 3 of Wands is such a beautiful card as well. Again, we're talking about exploration. Again, we're talking about discovery. I feel like a theme for you moving into the year of 2023 is not just discovery, but self-discovery. I feel like 2023 is going to be a year for you, my friends who chose pile number 1, to really find yourself, yourself, discover more about who you are, discover more about what makes your heart happy and excited, what makes you want to come alive, what was the hurt that's like, why were you hurting, what did that stem from, how can you recover from it. It's going to be a big year of self-discovery, and I think it's going to be in the most beautiful way, so please do not fear that. All right, and then again, you ending it off here with the 10 of Pentacles. You're just gonna have a very financially abundant year is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. I do feel like if things have been financially rocky, if things have been financially tight for you lately, I do see those really picking up. Again, I want to say a bit of a caveat. Please don't come for me, okay? I do want to say a bit of a caveat. I feel like all of the abundance is on this side of the spread. So what I'm really seeing here is that the abundance is definitely on its way to you. It's already in your vortex. It's already something that you are able to manifest, and it's already right there for you. It wants to be into your life. However, I do think what is crucial for you in this year of 2023 is allowing yourself to go through the healing, allowing yourself to regenerate, allowing yourself to feel your emotions, to recover, to heal, to grow. So that way you get to a space where you are confident in yourself and in your knowing that you are deserving of this abundance, that you are deserving of the magnitude that you deserve to have in life, that you are deserving of abundance and happiness and riches and wealth. And I feel like that is so important, okay? Like, yes, this is abundance is already here for you, but it doesn't mean not to do the growth, okay? It doesn't mean not to go through the healing, because that is what's going to make the abundance so easily available, readily available into your life. Okay, let's go ahead. We have 2 more cards or 2 more decks to pull from here, and then we're gonna hop into our book divination. Okay, so the next deck is this. Okay, I don't know the names of any of these decks, but they're all gonna be linked down below. Let's go ahead and see if Spirit has some more messages for us. Okay, you got power. This was actually on the bottom of the deck and has been staring at me this whole time I've been doing this reading, so I am not surprised that they decided to show themselves here today. The thing that is so powerful about this card is that, one, it's all green earth magic. Okay, so I definitely feel like I either have some earth signs here, or I'm listening and talking with some people who really like the earth. You're connected with the earth. Maybe you're into earth magic or earth witchery, or just connected, and that's how you feel the closest. And the reason why it's so important not to ignore that, like I was saying here in the beginning, is because this is a source of your power. Okay, this is a source of how you do magic. I feel like you are someone who can communicate with the earth and create magic in doing so. So do not ignore that. This is a card representing power. And if you look really closely, the person, the angel, is like using their words or their mouth to create power. And this is a really another like nice reminder that for you as well, your words are power, your words are magic. So just also another reminder to watch how you're speaking to yourself in the upcoming year of 2023. We're gonna have moments where we're not talking nice to ourselves. Y'all bet it's gonna happen, but just being aware and trying to actively be nice to yourself throughout the upcoming year. Another thing as well, just the term stepping into your power is coming so clear to my head. I cannot ignore it. I cannot, not that I need to, but it's like a broken record right now. Do not ignore yourself this year. Do not ignore your desires, good of all, harm to none. You are stepping into your own power in the year of 2023, and damn, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Do we have another card, Spirit, for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 1? Archangel Michael. Okay, a spirit guide coming in clutch right away. If you've been looking for a new spirit guide to connect with, Archangel Michael is here. For some of you though, for most of you though, I think you already work with Archangel Michael. This feels like a familiar face when I'm looking at this card here for you. This definitely feels like a familiar acquaintance, someone you are aware of, someone you communicated with before. He would really like to work with you in the upcoming year of 2023. Archangel Michael is incredibly powerful. He's great at protecting. He's great at empowering. He's great with just really everything. So a really powerful angel to call upon in the upcoming year whenever you're feeling like you need a bit of encouragement, whenever you're feeling like you need a bit of a boost, okay? Any other cards for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 1? Serenity. Yes, serenity. Your theme of 2023 is going through the healing so you can feel serene. I feel like this is so powerful with regeneration as well. Like, you are a pile that desires serenity. You desire to be able to just relax and be and exist and just nourish yourself. And that's something that's very probable for you in the year of 2023. That's something that's very what's the right word I'm trying to say here? not applicable, but it's something that is definitely there for you in the year of 2023. And a message that's coming through from here: be open to finding those little moments of serenity, finding those moments of peace and happiness throughout your every single day. It is so easy, speaking from experience here, to definitely say certain things like, oh, well, once I have this, then I'll be happy, or once I do this, then I can relax, or once I finish these chores, then I can breathe, or once I go and accomplish all of these tasks, then I'm worthy of relaxing. But I just want to sit here and remind you that those moments are fine and we're going to have them, but you are absolutely deserving of rest and relaxation right now, where you're at right now. So it's just a little prompt from me to you to not save serenity for your future self, not save your peace and your desire for your future self, because who you are now is damn amazing and you deserve to relax as well. Do not forget that, okay? Moving into 2023. I wanted to see if there were any more cards from this deck here for me to pull for you. They're kind of big, so, oh, okay, yeah, they wanted to talk immediately. Ah, slay. Okay, evolution. All right, this is card number 2, so you might be called to listen to pile number 2 as well. This is the Ahisma diet. Change your diet to lighten your frequency to help create a better and more peaceful world. Interesting. I do want to give a quick little disclaimer that I do not believe that diets are going to be the same for anybody, okay? So when it's saying diet, please do not think restriction. Please do not think restriction. That is not the message that's coming across here, but more of just self-awareness. All right, more of self-awareness, being aware of what you're eating and how it makes your body feel, being aware of the food you're consuming and how it makes you feel in that moment, not how it's gonna make you look to other people, not how, good of a harm to none, not how, you know, it is making you gain weight or lose weight, but more just how is it making you feel. And one thing I really love is that I'm following this nutritionist, Nutrition by Kylie, I believe is her name, and her whole thing is, instead of restriction, it's what can you add. So say you're craving a bowl of Doritos. That's my craving, okay? So say you're craving a bowl of Doritos. What can you add to that to make it more nutritionally valuable? Because if you're craving those Doritos, it does not mean you're a terrible person and you shouldn't eat them because they're bad for you. No, okay? It means what can you add to them to provide you a bit more nutrients to make it fill you up even longer. Maybe if you want to do like a nacho bowl, you can add some ground meat or lettuce or tomatoes and cheese. Or if you just want to eat the Doritos on their own, drink a big glass of water next to it to make sure you're hydrated. So it's really about thinking, how is what I'm eating making me feel in the present moment? And also there is an impact on the environment of what you're eating, but this does not just relate to veganism or vegetarianism, because let's be honest, that's not right for everybody's body, okay? But even just looking at this is something that I really want to challenge myself in 2023, how much plastic you're using, right? When you're going to the grocery store, are you buying a lot of things that are individually wrapped in plastic and are individually concealed? And I think that this happens sometimes, especially for time, for money, and it's not something to beat yourself up over, it's not something to judge yourself over, but if you have the time, if you have the financial ability to buy more things like without the plastic bagging and use reusable bags yourself, that would always be better. So again, not judging yourself. There's going to be moments and times we're not gonna be able to do that, and that's totally okay, but just really being more aware, more conscious going into the next year of kind of how that's going, okay? And then the last card you got here is number 11, thoughts, manifestation. Choose your thoughts well. Whether you believe it or not, they are always create your reality. This is so funny because when I was talking about the diet card, I was thinking about this Abraham Hicks video that I was listening to on YouTube. And Abraham was talking about how Esther's daughter was convincing her that Diet Coke, or Coke in general, that Coke causes cancer. And I'm sure we can all relate to that. I think we probably all heard that at this time in our life, that Coke creates cancer, Coke causes cancer, and it's so bad for you. And Abraham's response was so funny. Abraham's response was, whatever. And Abraham goes, it is as you believe it to be. There is nothing worse than thinking something that's bad for you and consuming a lot of it, okay? But that was really a funny reminder that nothing is really, how do I word this? Let me word this better. It is what you believe it to be. It is what you believe it to be. So if you're going into something that you're eating and you're thinking to yourself, this is terrible for me, it's gonna make me feel ugly, it's gonna make me gain or lose weight, it's going to make me break out, it's going to make me like whatever, that is exactly what you're bringing into that food. So really be aware of your mindset when you're eating as well. And the reason I'm talking about that is because I feel like these are synchronistic, but of course, your thoughts in general in 2023. But because we're talking about the Ahisma diet card here, it's just a reminder that what you believe it to be, it is. It is what you believe it to be. So charming your food, sending positive energy towards your food. I charm every single thing that goes into my body, my water, my drinks, my food, anything, because sometimes I'm not in the financial position to afford high vibrational food, but that doesn't mean that I have to believe that what I'm putting into my body is crap. Okay, I just do not claim that. So that's just so funny because that card reminded me of that. This card reminded me of the Abraham video, and then this just confirmed it. So it is what you believe it to be, changing your thoughts, really being aware of what you're thinking about, and especially when you're talking about what you're consuming. Okay, what a beautiful little reading here today, moving into 2023. We are going to do some book divination just to go ahead and see. Archangel Michael did already pop up for you, but I am curious if there are any other spirit guides who would like to work with you in the year of 2023. Of course, this is not limited. You can work with whoever you are called to, and this is also not required. You do not have to take who I offer, who is present here today, and work with them. It's just a fun way to connect with a new spirit guide in the year of 2023. Okay, so pile number 1. Yes! Oh my gosh, I love Vishnu. Okay, so you got Vishnu. Vishnu is amazing. Here is the up close image of their photo. I'm going to try to lay it down here. Oh, that worked. Okay. Vishnu is associated with Hinduism, but you do not have to practice Hinduism in order to work with Vishnu, okay? Vishnu will help you create anything you want. I love that. All right, maybe you're wanting to manifest some things in the year of 2023. Let's hopefully all try to consciously manifest some wonderful things in the year of 2023. Vishnu is a great person to call upon to help you get there. He will also renew your commitment to yourself and your spiritual growth, period. Sleep soundly and remember your dreams and find a lost love. For invocation, Vishnu loves beauty, harmony, and order. You can write a letter to him or simply ask him for his help. You might want to light a blue or yellow candle and burn the letter. About Vishnu. Vishnu is a major god of Hinduism. He is thought of as the preserver of the universe, upholding the universal laws. He is in constant participation with creation and ensures all is well. Vishnu sleeps when order prevails in the universe. He floats on the cosmic ocean while the universe unfolds from his dreams. When there is disorder in the universe, Vishnu awakens and either battles with the forces of chaos himself or sends one of his avatars to save the world. Vishnu is depicted with a blue body, symbolizing the infinite. The garland around his neck is a symbol of the worship he receives. The crown is a symbol of his power and authority. His 2 earrings stand for the dual nature of creation. Vishnu is dressed in yellow, which symbolizes his fight for justice and the destruction of evil. He usually has 4 arms. He holds a shell, a lotus, a scepter, and a disc. The shell represents Vishnu's relationship with the primordial water of creation. The lotus is a symbol of spiritual development and cosmic harmony. The scepter is a symbol of power and authority, and the disc symbolizes the sun and spiritual illumination. Vishnu is the god of love and creation. He will show you how to create order in your life and find harmony and balance. All right. Pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope it, got you excited for the upcoming year. You have so much growth, so much self-empowerment, and I am just so excited for you in the upcoming year. Again, we were just looking at your themes for this year, so I hope that you take these themes with you into the next year and let them unfold into your life. I am so excited for you. If this If this reading resonated, please feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know. I love interacting with you. I love commenting with you. I love communicating with you there in the space. Please do not forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps my channel out so much, and I'm so grateful for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you may do so at www.marinastarot.com. And I love you. I adore you. I'm so freaking grateful for you. Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright, and I'll see you for my next video. Goodbye. All right, pile number 2, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Again, you chose the card number 2, 2-2, starting off strong. Nature with earth. Walk outside in nature, putting your feet firmly on the ground to connect with the earth that supports you. What a beautiful freaking card. And then you chose the green amethyst stone here, which is one of my absolute favorites. So stunning. So the reason I like to pull these little cards here, like a singular card before the reading, is to kind of just gauge the overarching energy of what we're talking about here. And I feel like for you, it is the theme of grounding. I feel like grounding is something that is so underrated, but so scarily important. Okay, not scarily, but so, like, I need a word for emphasis. It is so important. It is so life-changing, because I feel like maybe for you, pile number 2, we're tuning into my highly sensitives here, my people who are very just sensitive to energy and all things like that, and that is me as well. And for years and years and years of my life, I wouldn't ground, and I would have so much anxiety. I would feel like really flighty all the time. I wasn't really connected with my root chakra. I really just struggled feeling connected to the earth. And I still sometimes too, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I feel like going out and grounding has helped me so much. So wherever you live, wherever you are, taking time throughout your day to just go put your feet in whatever ground you have. If you have sand, if you have dirt, if you have grass, if you have snow, whatever you have, don't put your bare feet in the snow, but whatever you can do to just go walk outside and really firmly place your feet on the ground. Put the bottom of your feet to the bottom of the ground and just connect your roots together, and it provides so much healing. Okay, it is dope. That's just my little 2 cents there. I do think that is your overarching theme for you, is grounding, but of course we're going to pull from 3 more decks, and we're also going to do book divination at the very end to just go ahead and see if there is a spirit guide that would like to work with you. I'm sure there are many, but one that we would like to bring in with us to 2023. So let's go ahead and start with our tarot cards here. Again, all the decks I use are going to be linked in the description down below for you if you would like to check them out. So let's go ahead and see. Dear spirit guides, we are tuning into our beautiful, powerful, magnificent, glorious pile number 2, and we are asking about what energies are we bringing into 2023, what can we expect in 2023, and what are our general themes. Okay, all right, right off the bat, did y'all freaking see that? Oh my goodness. All right, we got a very active pile here. Pile number 2 is like coming out of the gate strong. We just got all your cards pulled right away. Okay, you have the Magician here, you have the Ace of Cups. I'm going to lay them all out, probably just like give me 2 seconds to lay these all out because so many came so quick. You also have the 8 of Cups, you also have the Page of Swords, then we have the Hermit here, and then the bottom of your deck energy is the 6 of Pentacles. I'm going to go ahead and take it off the bottom though and place it right here just so we can read them all together. Okay, wow, y'all are loud. I love to see it. Okay, I love when spirit feels comfortable and confident talking so loudly with me, because it shows me y'all are ready to listen. Like, y'all are ready to receive all that spirit has to say here, and that's just always such a fun reading to do. So I could not be more excited. Let's go ahead and hop into it. So starting off the year strong, let me just actually, before I even talk about that, I just want to talk about the overarching theme, the overarching theme of your year, which to me, the word coming to my head is pure magic. Okay, that is the word coming to my head this year, is pure magic. I know we have the Magician here, but there's just something so lighthearted and magical about your reading. Now it's not to say that there aren't aspects of it that are going to be a bit deeper, which we'll get into, but there is something so beautiful. I can't stop staring at the Ace of Cups. To me, it's just like so beautiful. It's so abundant, and I hear the word magic. Okay, your year, the overarching theme of your year is magic, absolute magic. So yeah, starting off really strong with the Magician here, surrounded by the Ace of Cups and the Hermit. What an interesting trio to see together, because we have the Magician, which is reminding you that you are in this moment as you are right now, even before moving into 2023. You are already dope as hell. You are already so powerful. You already have the ability to manifest all of your desires into being. And I think that that is really important to focus on, okay? Because maybe in the past, maybe in 2022, or just any of your years prior, I'm getting this energy that you may have thought to yourself, I need things to be magical. I need a wand or runes or tarot or something. I need something to show me I'm magic. I need something to provide me the knowing that I can do this. But the thing is that you are magic, okay? Everything outside of you is a tool, right? Everything outside of you is a tool. But the person who you are, that is what is pure magic. That is what is connected to source. That is what is God. you, okay? And so I feel like moving into this year, embracing that, acknowledging that the best that you can, remembering how dope as hell you are, remembering that you are already the magician. The very first card you got set the stage, literally flew out of my hands and was like, I'm pure effing magic, okay? You are pure magic, and embracing that in this year of 2023 is your theme. Embracing the magic that you are, whether that means choosing to consciously manifest and twirl your wand and believe that you are deserving of all the magic in your life, or whether it means expressing your emotions because you realize that they're valuable because they're part of God and God is part of you, or whether it is honoring your desires, your needs, your wants, good of all, harm to none, because you understand that a pure magical being like yourself deserves to have them honored. Whatever aspect, whatever facet of magic you desire to receive this year, it is right there for you. I literally see like Spirit with the Ace of Cups is like, I'm here. Like, I am here to offer you all of the magic, all of the good you have ever wanted and ever desired, and it is overflowing. It is overflowing. I just think that it's interesting though, that it's like almost overflowing into the Hermit, okay? And I feel like I must be talking to like a water or an air sign, because I feel like I'm talking to somebody, and you don't have to be, okay? But I feel like I'm talking to somebody that has like those aspects of a water or an air sign that like has such, I mean, everyone has this, but there's such different facets to your personality. The part of yourself that's bubbly and enchanting and watery or magical or, you know, excited. And then the part of yourself that's reclusive and wants to be within and wants to kind of go and not talk to anybody for like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like your magic is going to kind of put you in a bit of a hermit mode this year. And that is not something to shy away from. That is not something that is bad, because I know for a fact you're going to come out of it feeling much more strong. But I do feel like the Hermit is here to show you that there might be times throughout this year, especially when you're feeling like high on the magic and high on all of the abundance that Spirit is offering you into your life, you might feel the desire to like step away from her a little bit, step away into yourself for a little bit, and like just kind of go within, you know, studying, being a little bit like reclusive, not going to as many social events, not going to as many parties, things like that. And I think it's very important to honor your desires when you have them in those moments, because that for you, I think, is going to provide healing. I think that it is important to honor our hermit stage because it allows us the time to go within, to really look at how we're feeling, to kind of put distractions away. In this image, they're like closing the laptop. So this might be for you getting off of social media for a bit, whatever it is in the year of 2023. For some reason, social media came really loud as soon as I said that, like ding, 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 ding. But whatever it is for you, really honor that, okay? Honor that, you know, inspired action, and honor that inspiration and take the action to go within. I think it's pretty normal, especially when you're starting to come into your magic and realize how amazing it is to want to get off social media, because social media can be a bit confusing. It can be a bit mind cluttering. And when you're going through so much magic, it's very normal to want to close off. And that is absolutely valid and okay. And you do not need to explain to anybody or anything why you're doing that, okay? Definitely with the Ace of Cups, I do see just, I mean, the Ace of Cups represents like a lot of love in your life as well. But for some reason, although I do believe that it's definitely probable for you in the year of 2023, it's just like self-love that I'm seeing. I don't know why. I think like it's just an energy of self-love, self-exploration, like honoring of who you are, filling your own cup up. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like, yes, the Ace of Cups is a representation of like a lot of new love, and I'm not trying to discredit that. If you meet someone this year, wonderful, amazing, and beautiful. But I do believe that this is more focused on love of oneself and developing a deeper relationship with who you are and what it is you truly desire, okay? Another message that just came through is, for some reason, I can't look at this cup without thinking of God and without thinking of just the universe holding out their hand, and they're holding it to the Magician. And something that's coming through very strong as well is this year of 2023 is going to provide you an opportunity to grow so deeply with the side of you that is God. Grow so deeply with the side of you that is Source, that is Spirit, whatever name you want to put to it. This is a year of really deepening that bond and deepening that connection. deepening your relationship with your true soul, right? Because we all have a soul. We all have a soul, and that soul is a part of the divine universe or God, whatever name you want to put to it. That soul is a part of you. That soul is who you truly are. And this is going to be a year of honoring that. This is going to be a year of deepening that relationship. If you haven't had a close relationship with that part of yourself before, 2023 is going to be the year for you to really develop it, okay? Because it is a relationship, right? A relationship with yourself, especially a relationship with your soul. It is just that. It's a relationship. You have to learn to listen to them, learn to ask them how they're feeling. You have to learn to honor their wants and their needs, as well as honoring your own. A relationship with your soul is so important, and I do feel like that's something that's going to happen this year. And it might make you want to go a little bit reclusive, because maybe you're like, dang, this is weird, what am I doing? But it's honored. You should honor it. It is honorable, it's beautiful, and it's going to provide such magic in your life, okay? And then over here we have the Eight of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups is really interesting, especially being paired with the Six of Swords. I do feel like going through this kind of self-love spiritual journey is going to maybe provide you an opportunity to walk away from something you've been wanting to walk away from for a while. This could be a relationship slash friendship that has not been serving you. Sorry, there is an Amazon truck working today, which I feel really sad about because it's New Year's Eve, but I hope they get to go home soon. This could be walking away from a relationship slash friendship, a job, a mindset, an addiction. This could be anything that holds emotional value in your life, all right? Because we are talking about cups here. But let's be honest, it's not just relationships that hold emotional value in our life. Our jobs affect our emotions, finances affect our emotions, our mindsets, the way we act, all of that plays such a big effect on our feelings and our emotions. And there is something that you are going to be walking away from in the year of 2023. For some of you, I think you know right here and now what that thing is. I think you already are aware of, like, maybe something immediately came to your head, whether it be a job or a relationship, a friendship, or a mindset. I feel like something or an addiction may have come through, and you have known for a while that you're ready to step away. You've known for a while that you're ready to walk away from it, but it's hard. And I see that that's hard, and you're scared, and maybe it's nerve-wracking, and maybe you don't even know what it is yet. But I do feel like once you go through this time of self-healing and self-discovery, this Eight of Cups, the situation that you need to walk away from, is not only going to be a lot easier for you to do, but it's going to present itself in a way where it is the thing to do, okay? It's going to be much harder to stay than it is to walk away from. And when that opportunity arises, do not shy away from it. Do not try to force it to work. Do not try to fit a square peg into a round hole, okay? Allow yourself to walk away from whatever is not serving you, because you deserve to be free. And I feel like, and it's not saying, let me give a disclaimer. It's not saying that whatever you're walking away from is bad. It's simply not. It could be someone that you love, and they're freaking amazing. They are wonderful and perfect and amazing, the best friend you've ever had, the best job you've ever had, the best situation, but it's not right for you, okay? I was watching this movie called Love Hard, also one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. It's on Netflix, and the main character, spoiler alert, the main character, kind of has this thing going with the main character guy, one of the main character guys, and he is great. He is wonderful. He's very open-minded. He's very kind. He's very well-rounded. He's very like a nature guy, and he's honestly a great person. He's a great person, but he's not great for her. Do you understand? Because they're not meant for each other. So when this Eight of Cups situation arises, do not think it has to mean that there's something terrible happened or something so extraordinarily bad has gone wrong. No, no, no. It just means that something has not been serving you and you're ready to walk away from it. I think for some of you, it may be a relationship, but I think for a lot of you, it might be a mindset, okay? A way of thinking, a way of believing, a way of living your life previously, and you're ready to walk away from it and step into a new way of being. I do think that there might be a little of a mental battle here with the Page of Swords kind of facing it off. I do see the Page of Swords as almost like a battle towards yourself, because swords represent the element of air, which represents our thoughts and everything like that. And I feel like because the Page of Swords is like facing off with the, oh my god, sorry. Things are happening in my head. I was gonna say because they're facing off, but look, they're literally wearing the exact same outfit minus the shoes, the blue pants and the pink jacket. This is definitely self. This is definitely self. How funny is that? I don't even think that's what they're like meant to do, because it's not exactly the same, but I cannot ignore that. That is so freaking cool. Oh Oh my gosh. Okay, so definitely just echoing what I was just saying, I feel like this is a battle within self that you might come across this year, and it's not one to shy away from, but one to kind of acknowledge and see how you're feeling, because I feel like there's a part of you, like I said, that knows that the Eight of Cups, whatever the situation or job or mindset is that you need to leave, and then there's a part of you, the mindset part of you, maybe the ego part of you or the fear part of you that's like, I don't see how me leaving could work out. I don't see how me leaving this job would provide me any benefit at all. I don't see how me leaving this relationship, being the only thing I've known for the last 15 years, can provide me any benefit at all. I don't see how me changing my mindset could work out, because I feel like you know that you need to leave whatever it is. And if you don't know now, you will know then. And there's going to be a part of you that tries to negotiate and says, well, that can't work out. That simply doesn't work. Nope, I can't see it. I can't see the 10-step program about how that would work out for me, so I'm not going to take that action. And I think that is something to look at and to honor, because again, those are two facets of yourself. But really in that moment, as best as you can, listen to your heart, okay? Listen to your heart. And again, if you're having a hard time figuring out what you should do, go into Mother Earth, go with Mama Gaia, connect with the ground, and receive the message. All right, with the Six of Pentacles showing up here, I feel like this is a very beautiful card that's showing that, like, with you going through this growth, with you going through this healing, I feel like you're going to get to a place of not only feeling more confident, but also feeling like ready to expand your relationships, ready to then give back. I feel like maybe 2023 for the most of it might be a year of kind of like self-focus, self-reflection. And it doesn't mean that you don't love the people in your life, but it could mean that they might feeling a little bit neglected. And I feel like towards the end of this year, you're ready to just shower them with love, with affirmation, with gifts if you want to, if you know that's how they receive. I feel like you're just going to be ready to really give back to the people that have been so patiently loving you and have been so kind to wait for you throughout this time. Not that you're something hard to wait for, but it's one of those things that's like, when we're going through a hard time, you can really see who your true friends are, because they're there, right? They're there. They love you, your true friends, your true loved ones. It's really easy to find them in those moments. So I feel like you're going to be ready to give them so much love and shower them with gratitude. So let's go ahead and pull some angel cards here. We have 2 more decks to pull from, and then we're going to hop into the book divination. Oh my gosh, that's right, I forgot. Y'all are chatty Cathy's over here. We love to see it. Okay, you got divine guidance, which is so funny because right before I pulled this reading, I pulled a card for myself, and this was the card I got. So pile number 2. 2 is also my favorite number. So like, I relate to y'all, okay? You got divine guidance. Yes, I mean, I was saying with that Ace of Cups and the Magician, like, y'all are spiritually connected. I feel like y'all are spiritually tight. Like, it is a tight connection. And if it's not yet, it's going to be in the year of 2023. You building that relationship with the part of yourself that is your soul, you building that relationship with God, Gaia, Mother Universe, Father Sky, whoever you want to relate to, you are connecting with that part of yourself that is so ultimately divine and beautiful, and something that's so, oh my gosh, I hope y'all see this the way I see it. How freaking beautiful. Okay, so in this card, the divine guidance angel is holding out their hand, and at the very, very top, the star is actually a heart, and then look at the freaking Ace of Cups. You're kidding. It's a heart with a hand. I knew that that was Gaia. I just freaking knew that it was, or God or whoever, holding out their hand being like, I'm here. I love you. How beautiful. I feel like y'all are just so magical in the year of 2023. I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited because you also got enchantment. Like, your year is magic. Your year is pure freaking magic. And again, it's not saying that, well, you know, it could be saying that, but what I'm trying to get at is that magic also comes with growth, right? But it's just essential, the sense of, and this energy of pure imagination, okay, Willy Wonka? It's just this sense of playfulness, excitement, discovering, enchantment, magic. Like, it's just really coming into all that you are and all that you are becoming. Your theme in general, pile number 2, is just magic. You're so magical, and it's going to be a very magical year for you. Any other cards from this deck for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 2? Whoa. Divine timing, period. Absolutely. We believe in divine timing on this channel quite a lot because it's been very evident in my life, okay? Divine timing, especially when it comes with this 8 of Cups energy. There might be parts of you that's like, it's not the right time, it's not the right time, it's not the right time. I want to just give you this message, and hopefully it's received. It is always the right time when Spirit shows it to you, okay? It is always the right time. If it is meant to happen, Spirit lines things up so that it shall be. So really appreciate divine timing in the upcoming year, even when it feels like it's not. Trust in Spirit, trust in Source. Let's see if there is one more card for you from our beautiful friends who chose pile number 2, Spirit. One more card from this deck. New love, slay. Okay, so for some of you, this definitely is about new love in the year of 2023. Again, though, even as I'm looking at that card, I'm thinking more about self-love. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're in the mood to find new love this year, be open to that energy. And if you're content with the loves in your life, tapping into that self-love energy in the upcoming year. And you can do both. Okay, let's go ahead. This is the final deck we're going to pull from. It was a card I pulled in the very beginning. We're going to go ahead and see if there are any more cards here from Spirit for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 2, and then we're going to hop into book divination. All right, Spirit, any other cards for our friends who chose pile number 2? Ooh, okay. Number 8, healing joy. Find joy in your life every day to fully heal. I love this message. I feel like this is something that's so much easier said than done. And I know that, okay? I know how much easier it is to say to find joy than it is to actually, to actually find joy. But this song by Andy Grammer is coming through in my head, and it's like, I found joy and I love it every day, or whatever. You know that song? And it's like, I found joy in my life. Like, that's coming through. And that's your theme of 2023, is finding joy. What I was gonna say is that I know how easy it is to, I was actually talking about this in pile number 1, how easy it is to think to ourselves, I'll find joy once this works out, or I'll find joy once I accomplish this, or I'll find joy once this happens. But who is telling you to save joy for your future self? Your now self deserves to find joy. So find it in the little moments. This is something I've been really working on just the last week of my life. Going into work, I'm in a very different environment than I've been in for the last 2 years of self-employment. I'm now in like an office space with a lot of different people with thoughts and opinions and beliefs, and it was really easy for me to feel sad and low vibrational. So I really started going into work every single day with the mindset of finding joy in my life, finding the little things to be happy about, the little things to bring me joy, the little things to make me feel grateful, and it has made such a huge difference in my life. So finding little things every single day that spark joy for you. That could be seeing a cute dog, engage with the dog as long as the owner says it's okay, and play with them, engage with them. Maybe it's singing and dancing, maybe it's making silly faces in the mirror, maybe it's scribbling like you used to do when you were a kid, or cooking, or going on a walk, or blaring your music and singing in your car, or watching a video that makes you happy. Whatever it is for you, honor those little moments. Joy doesn't always have to be this big extravagant thing. Joy is the little moments, those things every single day that make you smile. Honor those, okay? Honor those. And then the last card you got here, it's the bottom of your deck. You got purpose, number 8. Are you kidding me? Slay, pile number 2. Listen, 2, 4s, and 8s are my favorite number, and I just feel like maybe this is my pile. Okay, but you also got number 8, purpose with service. Your highest service in the world is to refine and become the best version of yourself. Absolutely. Oh my God. Oh my God. Also, these cards look so similar, which is crazy because the cards in this deck do not look very similar at all, but these 2 8s look super similar, and one is healing and one is purpose. That is so beautiful. Your highest service in the world is to refine and become the best version of yourself. Absolutely. That's your focus, baby. Becoming the best version of you for you, okay? Becoming the highest vibrational version of yourself, the happiest, the silliest, the most joyful version of yourself. That's your highest service in the world, because when you are happy, when you are joyful, you are pure magic and you can move mountains, okay? So your goal in 2023, from me to you, is to find joy, okay? The little moments, the little things, and spend time refining and becoming the best version of yourself, the happiest, the most loving, the most high vibrational, most magnetic version of yourself. How beautiful! I'm so excited for you guys. I can't even explain it. Let's do a bit of book divination real quick. We're going to go ahead and see if there is a spirit guide that would like to work with you in the year of 2023. As a reminder, this is not limited. You can work with as many as you would like to, and it is not required. You do not have to work with the person that wants to work with you here today. I just thought this would be fun to like call in a spirit guide so we can think about them in the year of 2023. So our beautiful friends who chose pile number 2, please show yourself for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 2. Okay, let's see. Oh, you got Sekhmet. Sekhmet is actually a goddess I work with every single day. So I am so excited, absolutely love. Let's go ahead and read about her. Sekhmet is associated with the Egyptian culture, but you do not have to be Egyptian in order to work with Sekhmet. Sekhmet will help you get rid of self-destructive behaviors, release any relationships that no longer serve you, find a new job, and create a loving environment. Absolutely powerful for the reading you received here today. If you're struggling with any of those things we talked about, call upon Sekhmet throughout this journey. For the invocation, face west and ask Sekhmet for her assistance. Light a red candle and allow yourself to hear her wisdom. About Sekhmet. Sekhmet's name means she who is powerful. She is often personified as the aggressive and destructive aspect of the feminine. She is frequently misunderstood and represented in a negative manner. Even though she can be destructive, her actions are never random. She is all-powerful and always tempers her power with the compassion and wisdom of a loving mother. Sekhmet is the patron of physicians, priests, and healers. Sometimes Sekhmet is portrayed as a woman with the head of a lioness. She is also called the mistress, lady of the tomb, gracious one, and destroyer of rebellion. Ra asked her to punish the people who had rebelled against him. As soon as the rebellion was halted, Sekhmet helped the people heal the wounded. She knows much of the ancient wisdom. She is known as the mighty one of enchantments. Her body is often shown draped in red, and she always faces the west. Sekhmet was worshipped throughout Egypt, but particularly in the area where lions are found. It is said her worship was possibly introduced into Egypt from the Sudan because lions are more plentiful there. Sekhmet's main center of worship was in Memphis. Sekhmet will invite you to look at the areas of your life where you sabotage yourself. Where do you rebel against taking those actions that will create exactly what you want? How do you destroy your own happiness? How do you stop yourself from being powerful and speaking your truth? Absolutely beautiful pile number 2. Sorry, my animals are like, there's so much happening in this room right now. My animals are going crazy. I feel like because they're not used to me doing these readings, but what a beautiful goddess to work with in the year of 2023. In 2022 is actually when I first started working with Sekhmet, and Sekhmet is incredibly powerful, especially like they said, at helping you identify self-sabotaging behaviors, areas in your life where you destroy your own happiness or stop yourself from being the powerful, truth-speaking version of yourself. You are so powerful, pile number 2, and it needs to be seen and it needs to be heard. So Sekhmet will help you eliminate any of your fears or worries or blockages that you have around becoming your fullest and most high vibrational self. All right, pile number 2, I hope this reading resonated with you. Thank you so much for giving me your time and your energy here today. If this did resonate, please leave a comment down below and let me know. I love interacting with you. I love connecting with you. Also, please be sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps my channel so much. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at www.marinastarot.com. Thank you so much for all of your love, your joy, your kindness, your compassion, and your patience. I'm so grateful for you. Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright, and I'll see you cutie patooties for my next video. Goodbye. All right, last but never ever in the least but least, our beautiful friends who chose pile number 3 with card number 3, manifestation creativity. Use your creative powers to invoke what you wish to manifest. A beautiful card and a beautiful energy to get for the year of 2023. I like to pull a singular card in the beginning of our reading just to kind of help us gauge the general energy of what we're going into, and it has proven to be pretty accurate in the last 2 readings. What this card really is here to say. And so I feel like for you, my friends who chose pile number 3, it's going to be a really important aspect for you. in the year of 2023 to focus on your manifestation, specifically through the power of creativity, okay? And once again, this is your stone here. I have no idea what it is. It could be jasper or it could be carnelian. And I just feel like maybe if you picked on this pile, you've been really craving something new or a new change, or maybe been asking for something you really care about, or even just wanting to tap into a different aspect of who you are. And all of those things are present here within this card of creativity, because creativity is not just drawing or designing or painting, but creativity is doing something that invokes your brain in a way and where you are able to express yourself without judgment, without barriers, without borders. You're able to just flowly or freely flow however you wish to do so, good of all, harm to none. And I really feel like that's going to be your focus in the year of 2022, is being able to create freely and watch and see how that manifests in your life. And if you are someone who likes to create through painting or through drawing or through writing, use that for good. Use that as a way for you to manifest whatever you desire. If you're somebody that finds a lot of desire and creative passion through photography, make a vision board. If you're someone that finds a lot of creative passion through cooking, cook through manifest through cooking, right? While you're making your meals, while you are preparing your dishes, charm them. If you're wanting a new car, every time you're cooking, think about what it feels like to go on a drive in your car after you eat a wonderful meal, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many ways to use your creativity to manifest what it is you desire in this world. But let's go ahead and gain some general, that's not what I meant to say, gain some extra information on this general card here. We're going to start off with the tarot and then move in. We have 2 other decks to choose from here today. And then, like I mentioned in the beginning, we're going to be doing a book divination at the end of your reading. All of the decks I use are going to be linked in my description below if you would like to check them out yourself. All right, so Spirit, beautiful, kind, wonderful Spirit, what do we have for our pile number 3? We are tuning into energies and themes that we are bringing into the year of 2023 for our beautiful, powerful friends who chose pile number 323. Okay, let's go ahead and see our friends who chose pile number 3. Spirit, what do we have to say? The world, slay right away. Let's see. Okay, pile number 3, the world. Why is this the only card that's like coming to my mind right now? Okay, the world. This is beautiful. For some reason, I feel like I need to change the placement. Give me 2 seconds because that is not feeling right. I think this is going to happen actually pretty early into the new year for you, 2023. I feel like this is something that is so powerful because you got this in a new year reading. And if you're watching this when I posted it, it is New Year's Eve when I'm posting it, or when I'm creating this. So you're watching this on New Year's Day if you're watching it when I'm posting it. That is the perfect time to let the last chapter close so a new one can begin, all right? Whatever energies you had left in 2022, whatever kind of happened in 2022 is bookending, and you're ready to kind of close that chapter and move on to your next year, and that's really exciting. And then you also have the Emperor. Okay. Oh, you also have the Ace of Wands here. All right, you have the Emperor coming up. I'm getting a very strong masculine energy from your reading. I don't know why. The Emperor is a pretty strong masculine energy, but with the stone pairing and everything, I'm getting a very strong masculine energy. I want to remind you, my little cutie patootie, that masculine does not equal male, okay? Masculine is an energy that resides in every single one of us, regardless of what we identify as. It is an energy. We all have it. So when I'm saying I'm feeling masculine energy, I'm feeling very strong, very sturdy, very stable energy here present in this reading today. Okay, that is not a bad thing, and it does not mean that I'm calling you a male. Just wanted to go ahead and give that disclaimer in case you're new to my channel. Whenever I talk about masculine energy, I am never talking about physiology. I'm always talking about energy, okay? Whoa, the Chariot. Heck yes. And Judgment. Oh my god, you have like almost all majors. What is up with that? Upright, reverse, upright. Okay, we're going upright here, and then Judgment is upright as well. All right, I'm actually not going to pull any more tarot cards for you at this moment. I know this isn't as many, but like these are a lot of majors. So I feel like we should talk about those first and foremost. And if other cards are wanting to be pulled, we will of course honor that. But in this moment, this is what is wanting to be laid out in front of you, okay? You have a very eventful year coming up for you, pile number 3, in a very beautiful way. I feel like a lot of significant things, significant events are happening in your life this year. And I feel like because I'm getting such strong masculine energy, I feel like you are someone that gets shit done. I feel like you are someone that like sets their mind to something and sees it through. And that's very exciting for you in this upcoming new year. I think that is also going to be very prevalent for you. With the World being paired with the Emperor here, I feel like if there was something left unfinished, or like something that was ready to be closed in 2022, that is definitely being shut. The chapter is being closed and you are moving on to something very powerful. And the reason that the World came first is because if there is anything in 2023 that you have not yet shut off from 2022, an old connection that you knew wasn't serving you, or an old mindset, that is being called to be shut off now, okay? Close the door so a new one can begin. The World represents one thing shutting so a new one can be born. And I feel like that's really prevalent here. So if there's anything that you kind of may have drug into 2023 with you, we all do that, okay? Look at it, face it, leave it in the past, and move on, because you are stepping into an era of power. I feel like you are stepping into, like, I don't want to say this because I don't want it to be like feminine, like I don't want it to be solely focused on like the female, but like the term boss bitch is coming to my head, but in like a very positive way. Like this is like your top tier main character year. Like I feel like you are entering into your main character era. Look at these cards and tell me they do not give off main character energy, okay? They are the main character. They are this powerful character. And it's actually interesting because the World and the Chariot and the Wand are all holding a wand, and the Emperor is also holding something in his left hand as well. So that must be really significant. So we're gonna get into that in a second, but I feel like that's very symbolic of something like it's like your staff, right? Like you're holding something, you're wielding magic, you're wielding your power, because you are stepping into your era. You're stepping into like your I'm the shit era, and it's very exciting to see. The Emperor is confident, the Emperor is powerful, the Emperor is very strong, sturdy, and stable. If you have been wanting to start a business, 2023 is going to be very significant for you in that aspect. If you have been wanting to start a new career, if you've been wanting to build something, definitely build something. If you're wanting to build something where your manifestation is seen, that's also very prevalent here, because the Emperor is quite literally like the empire, right? You are building something that is long standing. You are building something strong, sturdy, stable, and confident. And I don't know how else to say, like you're stepping into your power. You are stepping into all that you are and all that you are becoming, and it is very cool. Very similar to pile number 2, but the energy is very different. This is much more of a masculine energy. This is much more of like a I don't know, your energy is very like go-getter, like get shit done kind of energy, and it's very exciting. I do want to give you a quick message that I think the way that a lot of this is going to manifest is through your creative passions, through your creative drive, your creative desires. So really honoring that, especially if you're like, but I want to get to where I want to go. I want to, you know, find a practical way to build my empire. Your guides are being like, build it through creativity, build it through manifestation, okay? Start listening to Abraham Hicks. I don't know why, but they're coming through my head. You can find them on YouTube. It's very easy to find. Start listening to these positive morning affirmations, doing things that really like build you up and make you feel really good and confident, and allow your creativity to come through, okay? We're going to talk about this Judgment card here, but I actually want to move on to the Chariot. Again, another big life event. I feel like there is going to be an opportunity in your life to take something to the next level, good of all, harm to none, to expand, to move forward, to grow in a way in which you have not grown yet. And it is very, very exciting, and I do not think you are going to shy away from it. I feel like the term action is very emphasized in your year of 2023, but I want to give a disclaimer that only if that is what you want. If you're listening to this reading and you're like, but I don't want a fast year, I want a slow life, like I want a slow, easy energy, this might not be the pile for you, and that is absolutely okay. Okay, there might be something here that you're meant to hear, but this is for my people who are resonating with this go-getter, this very fast-paced energy. If that's the energy you want to bring into 2023, that is here for you right now. Things getting done, shit getting accomplished, goals being met, manifestations being received, those pictures on your vision board coming to reality. That is what I am seeing for you. I am seeing things to turn into reality, thoughts turning into ideas, turning into reality. That is what I'm seeing for you here, and it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Whatever it is you've been wanting to desire, all the energy and effort you've already been putting in towards something, this is the year of that paying off, okay? But it also is saying this is the year you're still going to keep going and growing. Very exciting. Especially for my business owners. If you're wanting to franchise, if you're wanting to go bigger, if you're wanting to go bolder, this is the year to take those steps. All right, very exciting for you. A lot of go-getter energy. With judgment coming in here, I think this is really interesting because it's paired over the creativity card. And typically, actually, I'm not even going to say what it is typically. I'm just going to tell you what I'm receiving from this, which is the energy of really not being judgmental or harsh if you can help it, because I know we all have those moments, but as best as you can, not being judgmental or harsh on yourself in the idea, even just in the idea that you can create your reality through manifestation. I know that if you clicked on this video, you probably already believe that to some degree, but I also know that from where you're at in life, you've probably gotten there through a lot of practical doings and a lot of hard work and hard energy. And I felt like when I was talking about the creativity and being able to manifest your dreams through pure magic and through your mind and expressing yourself, that may have felt a bit like wacky or a bit far-fetched, but it truly isn't. And if you're feeling judgmental, but either towards me or towards yourself in that moment about having that be your reality, that is something that your soul is really wanting, okay? It's something that your soul is desiring. So as best as you can, not judging yourself for allowing your creativity to come through, finding a strong balance, okay? Because if we swing too far into the masculine energy, we can get really stuck in the practicality. We can get really stuck in the needing to get shit done. And that is a beautiful space to be in, we need to be there, but it's also very powerful to come back to our feminine energy and allow the creativity, the emotion, life-giving energy to be there as well. And I believe that that is what these cards here are representing, is that kind of harmony and balance and understanding that as powerful of all of this go-getter energy is, we cannot let that completely rule our life. We have to find the balance, and we have to allow ourselves to really tune into our divine energy as well. So when you're doing that, do not judge yourself. I don't know why I feel like y'all are hard on yourself, or even just thinking things are lame or silly or weird or that's not right or that's not what it's supposed to be or whatever. And those feelings are valid. Definitely don't ignore them. But I am trying to tell you that I feel like you're your harshest critic. I feel like of all people that could judge us in the world, there is no one that quite judges you like you. And I feel like this is the year to really release that, to be kind on yourself. Whether you've manifested something in the past and it didn't work out and now you don't believe in it, like I'm getting glimpses and pieces of this message that I'm trying to put together. What I'm trying to say is that it is easy to judge ourselves. It's so easy. It's easy to look back on our past and think, why did I do this differently? Why did I do this right this way? Or how could I have messed up so catastrophically? I'm so stupid or whatever. And it's so easy to judge our past. It's so easy to judge who we are now. It's so easy to judge all of us. But you do not need that judgment in your life. When you look back on your past, look at it with grace and empathy and understanding instead of harsh judgment, criticism, and pain. Easier said than done. Trust me, I fully know that. But as best as you can, looking back at your past with kindness and empathy, because you are moving so far forward. You are expanding so much this year, especially if you're a business owner, even if you're not, but especially if you are a business owner, you are like growing and glowing. Like you are up leveling, you are expanding, you might be getting more employees, or your business is going to take off. Like there's this energy of huge success around you and your career, you and your business this year. So do not shy away from it, okay? Do not shy away from it. We're going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards now. We have 2 more decks to pull from, and then we're going to jump into the book divination. Our beautiful friends who chose pile number 3, dreams Interesting. Okay. So this was what's so funny is I was getting such masculine energy in the beginning, and then as I continued reading, I got this strong desire and this strong urge for feminine energy. So take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't, as always, but I do get the sense that the masculine energy is beautiful and necessary, but there's part of your soul that is really craving that divine feminine. Honor that, okay? Honor the differences, honor both of them existing in your body, honor the yin, honor the yang, okay? Honor both parts of who you are, and allow a little bit more feminine energy to enter into your life in 2023. The dreams card is very feminine to me. It's a very feminine energy of kindness, of empathy, of slowness, of meditation, of spirituality, allowing that also to have space in your life, allowing that also to take space in your life, okay? As well as a guardian angel. You have spirit guides all around you. I feel like when I first started this reading, I was getting a very like practical, like feet on the ground kind of person, very like boots hit the ground running kind of person. And that's so beautiful. But there is, retreat. Yeah. There is this energy of desiring a little bit of, a balance, okay? It's absolutely beautiful to hit the ground running. It's absolutely beautiful to take off and succeed and be like this amazing entrepreneur, business owner, go-getter, like successful person in this world. But do not ignore that soft, gentle side as yourself that also exists, okay? If you crave a retreat this year, allow yourself to have it. Yes, you can still be a go-getter. Yes, you can still accomplish all these things. Yes, you can still run your empire while also giving yourself time to take a break and step away and take a retreat. All right, balance is crucial here. You also got ideas and inspiration. Why is it crucial? So you can keep growing and glowing, okay? Ideas and inspiration, so beautiful. Ideas and inspiration is here to remind you that this is something that is very important to you, who you are, and I think even like your business and how you succeed is allowing these ideas and this inspiration to flow to you easily. When you're constantly going, it is a bit harder to receive these ideas because we're hardly giving ourselves that time to expand our brains to allow new ideas in. So finding that harmonious balance to allow the ideas and inspiration in, to allow yourself to be creative, to allow yourself to engage in things that make you really happy is going to only benefit you in this year of 2023, okay? I feel like I'm doing yours kind of fast, but I feel like it's just because it's very straight to the point, which is actually quite nice. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a very clear message that I'm receiving here. The last deck we're going to be using today is this one here. We're going to go ahead and see if there are any other cards for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 3, Spirit. If you have any other messages for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 3, energies and themes moving into the year of 2023. Number 9, relationship harmony. Harmonize. Oh my God. This is why I love doing live readings. You can't make this shit up. It's yin and yang. That is so funny. Oh my God. I'm sorry. My cat's like, can you stop talking? I'm taking a nap. Harmonize opposite and dualistic viewpoints for a more balanced life. Like, I can't make this up. You can't make this up. Y'all saw the card go flying. There's something so magical about cards like confirming what you already thought. I don't know. That felt really cool. That felt really great. That was amazing. Exactly what I was just saying. I don't need to harp on it, but y'all get the tea, okay? It exactly was what we were just saying, which was finding the balance, finding the harmony in life, honoring both the yin and the yang aspects of who you are to continue to grow. Wow, I'm still hung up on that. That was so freaking cool. You're kidding. Sometimes spirit comes through in just the most like magical ways, and it reminds me that magic is real, like for real. Okay, you also got nature number 3, cycles. Honor your body's rhythm and cycles to live in harmony with nature. Ooh, interesting. For those who are listening who might have a period cycle, this could definitely be resonating or referring to you. But even if you are not someone that has a period cycle, I believe that cycles and rhythms is not just about your like menstrual cycle, because a lot of my listeners might not have a menstrual cycle. But honestly, even just talking about the cycles your body goes through emotionally, right? Sometimes you're going to be a high. Sometimes you're going to wake up and you're going to want to hit the ground running and you're going to want to accomplish all these things. And then some days you're gonna want to sleep in, and you're gonna want a slow morning, and you're gonna want to stay in bed all day and watch Netflix or eat popcorn or whatever your body wants to do that day. And it is important to honor all aspects of you, all cycles of you. Yes, it's beautiful to get up and get going, but it's also just as beautiful and just as valuable to take time for yourself in quiet, in peace, to be quote unquote lazy, to be quote unquote like sleepy, whatever it is you need to be, allowing yourself to go in the natural rhythm of the way your body desires. Okay, I'm feeling one more. That one doesn't resonate. Is it this one? Ooh, okay. Number 13, purpose, remember. To achieve your purpose, you must simply remember who you are. How beautiful. To achieve your purpose, you must simply remember who you are. Who are you? Do y'all know that from Parks and Rec? I feel like that's just like really coming through as well, is remembering who you are. For some reason, I'm feeling like that wasn't the one that wanted to be shown though, and I feel like there's one more. So let's go ahead and see, Spirit, if there's one more card for pile number 3. Not that that card's not beautiful. I definitely still think that was meant to be heard for whoever needed to hear it, but that is not the one I'm feeling. Let's see. All right, pile number 3, Spirit. Is there one more card for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 3? Okay. Then you got, shut up. You got number 3 again. You got 333. Healing creativity. Use creativity to heal. Finding new and yet unrecognized ways of being. Beautiful. What a way to end off our reading here today with creativity. Yes, yes. Okay, I don't know why I'm talking like this. I'm talking so Gen Z, but that's okay. We love, we slay. Wow, 333, 31333. Period. Love that for you, pile number 3. Entering into the year of, yes, 2023. How wonderful. Okay, so definitely tuning into your creativity, definitely tuning into all these aspects of who you are. And again, your creativity is your feminine side of you. So that's why it's super important to honor both aspects, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into our book divination and go ahead and end off this wonderful reading here. So I'm going to let you, what am I saying? I wanted to go ahead and use this book divination today to just go ahead and pull a guide who would like to go work with you in 2023. As a reminder, this is not limited. You can work with as many guides as you want, and it's also not required. You do not have to work with who is recommended here today. I just thought this would be a really fun way to enter into the new year by calling on a guide and having them be kind of like your buddy throughout the year. Okay, so let's go ahead and see for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 3, Spirit, show us the way. Who do you have? Ocean. Ooh, I feel like Ocean pops up a lot here on my channel. I don't personally work with Ocean, but I think she is wonderful. And I feel, well, I don't think I've worked with her recently, but she's absolutely wonderful. My mom works with her a lot, and I feel like she pops up a ton on my channel. And I feel like that's because one of you listening here really needs to work with her. So here she is again. Ocean is associated with African culture, but again, you do not have to be a part of that culture to work with them since they are presenting themselves here today. Ocean will help you have a child, see the good in everything, lower your blood pressure, find diplomatic solutions, enhance your relationship, deepen your sexual satisfaction, and expand your sensuality and attract lots and lots of money. For invocation, Ocean loves vivid colors. Write down your request and wrap it in a colorful scarf or light a bunch of bright colored candles. Sit quietly and watch the sunset while you allow yourself to connect with this beautiful and powerful woman. Her smile can light up the world. Her laughter soothes even the most savage of beasts. Once you ask Ocean for help and connect with her, you have a friend for life. I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly. I believe that one of you have commented and let me know how to pronounce their name, but it was so long ago and I don't remember, so I'm so sorry if this is incorrect. About Oshun. Oshun is a Yoruba goddess of love, pleasure, beauty, and sensuality. She will show you how to use diplomacy. She is also often associated with money. Oshun teaches people how to overcome difficulties through kindness and negotiation. She is a generous goddess, but due to her ferocious temper, she is also feared. Talk about a balance of divine feminine and masculine. Her mood can change in a moment from a balmy summer day into a raging storm. But after the storm, she brings forth rainbows. At times, Oshun appears as an old woman who is sad about the loss of her youth. At other times, she is a beautiful woman, totally comfortable with her sexuality. She is a woman of mystery and is well acquainted with the ancient mystical secrets in witchcraft. If she's caught your attention, she has much to teach you. Originally, she was a river goddess, so Oshun will teach you how to successfully navigate your life. Her skillful diplomacy will help you get a raise at work or communicate more clearly with a loved one. How beautiful! A friend for life! Okay, so pile number 3, if you would like to work with Oshun, they would like to work with you. I hope this reading resonated with you today, and I hope it got you excited for all the energies coming into the new year. Don't forget to find that balance, allow yourself to grind, and allow yourself to rest. I love you and I adore you. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Please don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. It makes a huge difference to me and my channel. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at www.marinatarot.com. Thank you so much for giving me your time and your energy here today so I could read with you. I am so grateful for you. I love you so much. Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright, and I'll see you, cutie patooties, for my next video. Goodbye!